All right, have and have not fans. Since the Oval has been doing a lot of great promos recently, promos from the trailers. There was a 15-second bumper that I found out about earlier yesterday that I'll do a quick video on because it has a lot of action in it. And from the promotional art, like the posters and teaser things, it's been pretty good. I actually am excited. The 23rd, it's going to come here soon enough. I mean, heck, we only got a couple more weeks, and the Oval and Sisters will be dropping on BET. On top of that, more and more people now that the Oval has become more well known to the public, so to speak, more have and have not fans are saying, hey, Jeremy, do you think that the Oval is opening the door of what's going to happen with Charles and Candace on the haves and the have nots? Will there be a future where Charles and Candace are both in the White House together? I remember talking about this a while ago when the Oval was first introduced. It makes sense, but my thing is, I could, from a behind the scenes perspective, it makes sense because Tyler Perry could just easily use the setting for the Oval, the backdrops and everything, the set pieces like the Oval Office and that stuff to film the haves and the have-nots. I could be wrong. I think maybe when the Oval premieres and we get more scenes of the White House itself, we'll do like side by side comparisons. But I don't know. Maybe the White House that we saw in the haves and the have-nots is the same one as the Oval, but obviously with different lighting and things like that. I don't know for sure. But all I have to say is, I feel like with Tyler Perry, and it wouldn't be a surprise if he did decide to do that, where the Oval is his own show, of course, but then on the haves and the have-nots, we will see Charles, we will see Candace in the White House together dealing with drama. I mean, just seeing the fact that the president and first lady are going back and forth on the Oval, it seems like Charles and Candace could easily be doing the same thing. I think that Tyler Perry's really trying to branch out more. I mean, and I respect that. Once again, when the haves and the have-nots first came out, it was something unlike anything we had seen up until that point before. Some would compare the haves and the have-nots to shows like For Better or Worse or House of Pain, but I feel like the haves and the have-nots is definitely like the first venture into, hey, I want to be taken seriously as a writer, producer, and director, as opposed to, I feel like the haves and have-nots is distinctive due to the increase of drama and intensity over comedy. I think that's the one thing that really sets it apart. So when it comes to the Oval being his first big show, not counting Sisters, on BET, I think that he's going to be, putting his best foot forward in everything that he's learned from, well, the haves and the have-nots, If Loving You Is Wrong, Too Close to Home, and his other various drama series. I feel like he's really doing what he can to make the Oval its own thing, and I think that's pretty cool because when I watch it, I want to get a feeling that I don't get watching the haves and the have-nots or one of his other shows. Now, don't get me wrong, when I do that season premiere episode review, I will be pointing out things like, yeah, I got, I got have and have not vibes in this scene, or, oh, the way that, she talked to him, or this and that, it reminded me of this movie. I will be doing that because Tyler Perry does have a way of leaving like breadcrumbs from his other projects in his other projects, you know what I mean? But we'll just have to wait and see. But in terms of the haves and the have-nots and the Oval being one and the same, I would hope not. Like I said before, I really want it to be its own separate thing. But I get where fans are coming from because they do want to see Candace in the White House, and that is the burning question: will Candace and Charles get back together? We'll have to wait and see. But with that being said, guys, yeah, we're already in October, and before you know it, it's going to be. I mean, what was it? My mom used to say, like, yeah, as soon as those Charlie Brown specials come on ABC, that's when you know the year's over. Great Pumpkin, Thanksgiving, and then Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown. So yeah. He's wrapping up 2019, and the haves and the have-nots will be back. And guys, yeah, I'm sorry, like I've fallen behind on Greenleaf, the one episode though, because praise the Lord, I sold over 130 items on eBay a couple of days ago. I spent all of actually 5 hours on Friday night / morning getting everything ready because customers paid right away. Went to the post office. I got about 30, 40 more things to get ready for shipping as soon as they're paid for. So yeah, good way to make fast money, because Lord knows I needed it. And also just another big thank you for helping the Instagram page hit over 10,000 followers. That is no small feat. The Instagram, I just made it as a separate way to, you know, just talk with other fans and post stuff that I didn't on YouTube, because they were simply pictures and stuff. So to actually have over 10,000, to have that number and then the K at the end, is a big step. I appreciate that. And also, as always, if you want to follow me on my other social media platforms, like, to be honest, I don't really tweet as much as I used to, because I really don't watch shows live like I used to anymore. Because typically, you know, internet connection would suck, or hey, I could just watch it on the OWN app or whatever the situation is, and, you know, do it from there. But I haven't really checked my home page of Twitter. I go to my notifications. I might tweet every now and then. But yeah, I see that we are well over 5,000. The last time I remember looking, we were at like 2,000 or 3,000. So if you want to follow me on Twitter, links in the description below, as well as the various Facebook groups and pages I have. You all know the drill by now. And yeah, I'm happy to hit that 10,000. But once we hit 100K, it's going to be great. So yeah, we need, excuse me, we need about 8,700 more, I believe, subscribers, and we'll get there. So hopefully, when the Oval and Sisters drops later this month, you know, we'll be able to get the numbers back on track, because doing the simple math, the channel's barely getting 1,500 subscribers a month, which is kind of sad, because at this point it's like, oh, well, the channel won't be bumping again until the Haves and Have-Nots returns in January. But hopefully, like I said before, when his new shows on BET drop, maybe that will change, because more people will notice, wait, the Haves and the Have-Nots, this is great, because they'll see the Oval and Sisters. And yes, I have been looking at the comments. I have created tag lists. I've actually been doing tag lists for quite a while now, but for videos with Greenleaf, yeah, I made its own separate tag list. So when I post a video, I click a button, and then all the relevant tags for Greenleaf, from the character names to all this various stuff, pop up in the editing phase. So when I post a video, the tags are there. So I got everything set up there, but they're just not getting the views that Have and Have Not videos are. So with that being said, guys, be sure to subscribe. Social media links in the description below. Thanks so much for helping me hit 10,000 subscribers. I mean, followers on Instagram. And I will be doing a video within the next, it will happen this week, about the Tyler Perry Studios Gala. I was looking on Twitter and on Instagram. It was like a who's who. Beyonce, Will Smith, Cicely Tyson, Michael Ealy, just numerous, and I mean numerous, members from his cast of the Haves and the Have-Nots. If Loving You Is Wrong, The Oval, Sisters, Tyler Perry's movies, and it was just a who's who. I don't even, there's just, there are too many people to name. It looked very, very amazing. You know, my invitation must have got lost in the mail. No, it's all good, but it was just one heck of an event. And Tyler Perry, it's like I said, this is only the first week of October, and what was it on October 1st? Hollywood Walk of Fame. On the 5th, the Saturday, grand studio opening. Just congratulations, Tyler Perry, for all the success. And yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about the Oval / Have and Have Not connection. Do you think there'll be one, or do you think, you know, the Haves and the Have Nots won't go the White House route? But I really don't see why they wouldn't, given the fact that you put Charles in the show for this long. And if he and Candace aren't getting back together, why is he still in the series? You know what I mean? Like, I get the whole, oh, there's going to be like this media battle, like, you know, Candace is going to retaliate and things like that. I don't think so. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Really does help with the video engagement for the channel. And yeah, I'm sorry for rambling, but just again, thank you all for the support in regards to the, remember how I used to have the little 30-second thing at the end of the video about following me and stuff, and how I substituted it with, you know, the photo with the social media icons and all that stuff. Just the fact that you all were like, hey, that's a nice change, you did well, the videos play until the end. Just thank you, because that commentary does help me improve on the video quality. And I'm kind of overdue for a live stream, so I'll try to do one this week if I can. So once again, thanks so much. I'm loving the fall weather. It's finally here. I'm not melting. I'm a little frigid, but you know what? I can deal with that. So thanks so much again for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up, and I will talk to you all soon.